Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I am here with another video to actually talk about the Pokemon Bank. So, the Pokemon Bank, if anyone doesn't know, is a brand new gimmick that they have for technically for Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, and everything else. I mean, everything else after that. It's technically a safe haven where you can actually save your Pokemon and you can always use it. I mean, I think that's going to be something that you can use forever and ever. Excluding saving everyone from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Excluding those, everyone else can get saved. Like, you can take Ruby, put it in Diamond, and you could after you put it in Diamond, then you put it in Pokemon Black or Pokemon Black 2, whichever. No, it's Pokemon Black. Pokemon Black 2 isn't like that. So, yeah, you could do that. But Pokemon Bank is kind of like what Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White is like, except Black and White actually make a game of it, while this one is sorry, I forgot about Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. So, the pros and cons. There's like one big pro and one big con out of all this. Alright, the pro is you're able to do it within one thing. I mean, you're able to not, yeah, you're able to do it within one day. Yeah, instead of the whole used to be you pick 6 Pokemon, you transfer them, you have to wait a day to do it. Then you transfer another one the next day, and you have to wait another day to do it. So it's like that heavy process, which, if you are trying to transfer all the Pokemon you have in Fire Red and Leaf Green, or Red, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, yeah, and then you're going to try to put them on a Pokebank, well, that's going to take a long while. And as for the 30-day trial period, free trial period, you're able to do it before Friday. So if you haven't done it, do it now, and you'll get a level 10 Celebi. And it's kind of like Jirachi, except Jirachi was level 5. Yeah, so you don't really get to raise it at level 5, but you're able to raise it anyways. Yeah, so that's the big pro behind it. It's the fact that you're able to do it no matter what. Even if it's been a day and you actually took a whole entire game and moved them. It's very, very easy, very fast. I would figure they make it 1 day limit, so they'll be like, for those people who are doing the trials, they can only just move 1 box a day. So that means that eventually, when they get to a certain amount of boxes, their trial period's over. And that means they're screwed. Screwed! That means they have to pay $5 when their trial period ends. Which, technically, that would be a smart strategy. But it'll be so screwing them over. And screwing me over is not even funny. Okay, as for the con. The con is actually having to take box 1. You can't move it to a next box at all. It's box 1 you have to transfer. So that means that you have to take whatever's in box 1, because most games my box was either full or close to full, and move them to another box, which I moved them to box 24, for that to work. I'm like, what? You're telling me I can't move it? I can't actually change it to like box 7 or 8 and then choose to download that? Instead, I have to actually move the Pokemon from box 1 to box something else. That's kind of like stupid in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's just one thing that's like a big what the heck, because that took like some minutes to actually move every single Pokemon from box 1 to box 24 or box 8 or box 16. That was kind of a pain. That was the only pain and only con behind it. But truth be told, it is a good program. I mean, you actually get to Well, personally, I restart the game on certain games like I restart Sapphire, I restart Diamond, and I technically now I'm trying to get newer versions or used versions of like some titles because it's getting to the point of where I'm like I like all of them and I don't want to restart any of them. Yeah, anyways, the good news is that for Pokemon Black and Pokemon White, I have Pokemon Black. As for Pokemon Black 2, White 2, I bought a Pokemon Black 2, which I wish I saw it earlier. I wish I saw a year early. The whole you can go to a yard sale and they'll sell Pokemon Black 2 for like $10 or something. Instead of going to GameStop and getting it for $32 and then find out, oh my gosh, it has hacked Pokemon. I didn't get to return it in time and they're like, I'm sorry, dude. You're past the week thingy and you're just gonna have to either trade it in for something you get less of or yeah, so that's just basically the bull crap there. So yeah, I might actually try to sell that Pokemon Black too, or give it to someone because it has hacked Charizards. Yeah. Dude, what the hell? Yeah, well, the funny part is it actually was from a Game Shark, I think, from Diamond and Pearl. So that dude had Diamond and Pearl or had a friend who had Diamond and Pearl. And he's like, yeah, I can get you a Charizard or Charmander. I think it was a Charizard that wasn't even level. Yeah, it was a Charizard that was level 1. So like, yeah, I'm able to get you one of those. I'm like, oh, frig. As soon as I turn it on, I'm like, oh, frig. Yeah, I wish I freaking knew because that sucked. What's even worse is just the fact that I bought those games for that much money. I mean, dang, they're so stupid. Well, anyways, Pokemon Bank is very very good, and I technically have a second con. The second con is the fact that you can't give eggs. Yeah, you can't transfer eggs. I think it's because they think it's a hacked Pokemon. Oh my gosh, it's hacked. Which I wish I could actually just tell them myself. I don't give a darn about anyone else. I'm sorry, but when it comes to me personally, I don't give a darn about hacked Pokemon at all. I technically don't even play hacked games or games that were like not even made by Nintendo but made by someone cuz they look so stupid. I'm sorry, but they look super super stupid. And I technically only go for official games instead of games they're like, I just made this and I know it looks kind of crappy, but it's a good game anyways. I'm like, nah, dude, nah. It's not a good game anyways. It's not a good game at all. I mean, no, man. I just don't play those games. So I can just tell them to their face, I don't hack. I don't hack at all. I just get official Pokemon and I do it that way. I don't go in the game and freaking make a new Pokemon egg and like, oh, let's trade the egg. Let's trade the egg in the game and like, no, I don't do that. All the thing I did was just hatched naturally by a Ditto and starter Pokemon and made a egg. That's all I did. Instead, I had to hatch those 3 eggs, then transfer them, which was kind of, oh, what the hell? Which that was the first time ever I actually had 2 systems on. Well, besides doing the Spiritomb event, but yeah, that's the first time ever having 2 game systems on and just pressing the arrow keys left and right until it says, oh, and then a Pokemon hatched. The egg hatched. Yeah, it was kind of tedious, but yeah, he hatched. Thank goodness. But still, I mean, I'm not one of those ones who actually would just hack the stupid game to get an egg and then trade the egg on Pokemon Bank. No, I'm not one of those. I'm not actually one of those guys. I say screw hacking. Hacking is stupid. I mean, it's good for you who are stupid experts at this game. And they're like, oh, but the Pokemon are not good enough for the tournament. It's supposed to be freaking fun, idiots. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, if you really want to be experts and stuff about it and make the Pokemon for the game purposes when it comes to like tournaments and stuff, do it the old natural way. Get a freaking egg. Do it, hatch it from an egg. And even if you can't do it that, then I guess the only thing to do is just basically be like, you need one for yourself. Yeah, you need to go straight up in Nintendo's face and say, hey, we would like to actually battle expertly or something. And hopefully they'll actually make a version for you guys. Yeah, maybe a brand new actual version where they're like, this is Pokemon X Elite or Pokemon Y Elite, or this is Pokemon XY Elite. And Pokemon XY Elite is the same story, but after you are done, you get to actually have Pokemon that has, I think, called EV levels and crap. Yeah, you can actually have your Pokemon EV levels be truly, truly accurate. And yeah, see? That helps everything. And they'll actually have another server too. And even if you do hack the game and crap, well, it will be an alternate server. So they don't have to freaking worry about, oh, this is a hacked Pokemon, or I'm kicking you to freak out for you trying to transfer a hacked Pokemon. And when it comes to trading eggs on the normal one, they wouldn't have to worry about it because, well, they have another game they can play, and this game will actually help. Maybe the game will actually stop them from hacking crap. But I don't know. All I can tell you for now is it's just horrible the fact that you can't actually transfer eggs because of the hackers. It's just truly, truly stupid. But yeah, that's basically Pokemon Bank. One pro, two cons. So make sure you get it by Friday if you want to do a free 30-day trial. And after that, you can basically enjoy yourself with whatever you transfer. Thank you for listening, and I'm all for now. Peace out.